Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Jody Smoke, the Mad Scientist, and we are back again with more Division builds that are cut from a different cloth. Please like and subscribe and check out all of my other Division 2 build content. Today we're talking about a build that I never thought I was going to be making a video for, and you can say I am run heroic with all the directives, and I am pretty much at the point where I've completed the checkpoint. As you can see, I'm there. I'm hitting about 2.1, 2.2 in the chest with only partially cropped focus. We can get that to about 2.7, 2.8. I'll try and give you a little example here, and we can boost that a slight bit further using there. We're hitting about 1.2. As you can see, there's 2.65 with a proper crit. There you go, 2.9. 2.9 is what we're hitting there, and that is, of course, with an M1A with focus. That is using killer, and I hadn't cropped the killer focus there. So I mean, with rifleman, we'll pop the shield out there, and we'll get a bit of focus propped, and we'll have a look at the damage numbers we are hitting here. 4.4 million, and that is without my booster hive. With the booster hive and vigilance propped, you'll also notice that I can just quickly scope in like that and keep my vigilance propped, which is what I normally do, so I can keep my situational awareness up. I now have vigilance focus fully propped, vigilance back. That's 2.5 in the head without a crit. We'll go into this guy here, we got a better headshot on him. And there's 4. Drop down the booster hive, and we'll see if we can get a little bit extra out of this. He'll just stay still. I can get a shot on him. 2.7 now in the head. That's about 200,000 extra in the head. As you can see, I mean, this build actually smashes. You'll also notice, because I'm playing solo, I am not utilising my 40% critical chance cap, which I do cap at 40-45% for the specific reason is that I usually run Coyote with a teammate. I don't personally run Coyote, but I usually run Coyote in my team, and I do get that extra benefit, which will maximise us at about 60%. And I don't like over optimising my critical chance because of this reason. But with that being captured, and a little demonstration of how good this build hits, let's get straight into the video. We've got marksman simply for the headshot, 2 dual M1As. I am using a scope on both of these. You can change your different secondary weapon if you want to, or you could take the scope off also if you wanted to, but I like to steal as much damage as I can, and I think it's sustained damage. You will get more damage running 2 scopes, and you do get used to the tunnel vision, especially when you're shooting close, and that probably is the hardest thing to do in this build, is to be situationally aware when an enemy's pushing you and still be able to kill that enemy. But I do always like to say one of the most important things is division, especially with increasing your own damage, is the faster you can take down an enemy, the less enemies there is and the less incoming damage you will take. So increasing your damage has so much more benefits than what people actually give DPS builds credit for. But we'll move into the pieces. It is very vanilla, this build, and it is strawberry, so I'm going to call this a strawberry vanilla build. There's very different variations on YouTube. They don't really change much from this, but you can maybe use the Hollow Man mask instead and boost your headshot damage. I have seen teammates get about 8.5 million with the booster hive and with a Coyote, while using the Hollow Man mask instead to optimise their health damage, of course, which will boost headshot damage because it is multiplicative. So 3-piece Providence for the headshot critical hit and critical chance, of course, because we're stacking headshots. We're using Rifleman on there as well to get the 50% weapon damage additive bonus. Vigilance, of course, because we are using a shield and we can hide behind the shield and keep vigilance proc while we're shooting enemies out of cover, but also because it has the best weapon damage bonus for any chest backpack talent. We are pairing this off with the named marksman rifle, which has perfect focus. You can use a different focus, just normal focus, but you do lose 10% overall weapon damage and plus 1% per second weapon damage as focus increases, which is why I think this is the best in class for this build. Of course we are running the 2 other best in classes. As I did mention, you can maybe make the gloves Providence and change that to Hollow Man to get more numbers, but I do like to keep me armour shots as high as possible, because without it you do probably go down to about 1.8 to 2.2 million, which isn't bad to hit in the chest with a crit, but I would much prefer to hit around 3 million mark. Finally, we're using the best in class Fox's Prayer knee pads. Great for the 10% rifle damage and also the damage to targets out of cover. We're using the booster hive to boost our damage by 10.95%, and we are also using the shield simply because we can hide behind it with a focus. That's pretty much the build. We've just had a little demonstration for you. I'm going to give her some stuff to get some extra XP. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe and check out all my other build content. Take care, peace out, stay safe and enjoy Division.